Well, I feel a bit nervous, so a very warm welcome. I got a message from a friend yesterday, and all he put was, last chance to embarrass Jena. Go for it. And that was all he put. And I thought, you know, that just about sums it up. Anyway, look, what I would like is if you can, give me a bit of hand along, so a few ups and a few downs, because I'm not a speaker, okay? It's lovely to see so many families, familiar faces. I hope you all take this opportunity to have fun and celebrate Jena and Dave's wedding day. A chance for us all to be with family and friends alike. We are always so busy in our lives. This is an opportunity to have a day to indulge ourselves. I would like to thank our bridesmaids, Sarah and Charlotte, for their efforts, enthusiasm and organisation, and for looking so beautiful. Yeah. I'd like also to welcome Bev and Nick, and to say your son is a credit to you. I do. As if you didn't know, I just thought I'd say. I didn't need to welcome Dave to the family, as he's been a valued member of the family for a long time now. I do have to say, though, he is a good lad, and I haven't picked a screwdriver up since he's been here. So that is a bonus. Right, hang on a second. Right, I remember 30 plus years ago, the nurse handed me a bundle wrapped in white towels, and looking at Jena for the first time, and her beautiful brown eyes, and thinking, she's very hairy. She had sort of hairs. All as I'll say is she was quite hairy. And then that shortly followed by the nurse coming over to me and saying, the hair will fall out in a day or so. And it did. And I must admit, I was relieved. I was, when it fell out. But it wasn't long before Jena found her voice. And what a voice it was. Right. Jena grew up in Harlow, where give it a big up. That's what I said, you've got to come up. It's got a few Essex people in, so, you know. Anyway, Jena grew up in Harlow, where she spent her time between playing any sport she could and coming to the stables, where her brothers had endless fun playing in every bit of mud, water, and generally any muck they could find. Whether it was bumper boats, bungee ropes, or murder ball on the judo mat, Jena was very competitive. But first and foremost, she just wanted to have fun. Sorry if I don't lift my head up, because I can't do the two things. Yeah. Jena started judo around 8 years old, and she would soon fight the best boys and girls in the country. It didn't take long before she started winning medals and would go on to win 3 national judo titles. Woo! You wouldn't believe it, would you? Jena wasn't so much bothered about winning, more just too stubborn to lose. I do remember hours sitting at the dinner table when Jena was only 2 years old and saying to her, you can get down when you finish some of your food. And I would say to her, come on, at least eat some. And then 20 minutes later, I'd have to renegotiate with her and say to her, look, just eat a few mouthfuls, anything. And then another 15 minutes or so later, we would just go into the living room. Jena having eaten no more food than she started off with. At this point, I would just like to come off this speech because my mum and dad are here and it is their anniversary today. So if there are some flowers somewhere. And now, I don't know how many years it is, but 67 years. So that's some doing. So, yeah. No? I did warm Dave.
Sorry, I didn't know Dad was going to do this bit.
Oh, I told Dave, sorry. Mum looks happy now. So, 67 years though, it's a long while, isn't it? Right, Jen? Right. In 2000, we moved to Lincolnshire, where Jena went to Skegness Grammar School and then Sheffield Hallam University, where she quickly learnt to dance, drink and stay out late, but did graduate, which was a very proud day for us. What has always shone through is her sense of fun and zest for life. Whether at a childhood party, particularly in an ice cream factory in Pizza Hut, which closely then went on to resemble a big nights out with the friends and girls that she knows. Jena is loved by friends and family. She is caring, passionate, generous and very loyal to all who know her, and we love her very much. Jena and Dave have so much to look forward to. They are quite conservative by nature, and this will see them go... All right. Quite conservative by nature, and this will see them go forward into the future. With Dave's hard work and Jena's planning and resolve, it's just a winning combination. Just remember to take the time out to love each other always. And that just about sums it up. So if you'd like to charge your glasses, we'll have a toast. Upstanding, please. A toast to Jena and Dave. Thank you.
Cheers, John. Cheers, John.
Good luck, mate.
You have the mic. Right, so this is definitely the most traumatic part of the day for me, but I'll do my best to get through it, speak clearly and breathe. Firstly, thank you, John, for your kind words and for giving Jena away today, so I'm able to call your beautiful daughter my wife. And I was also going to say congratulations, Joyce and John. Well done, good achievement. Then to you guys, our family, friends, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate the effort you've all put in to make it here and share today with us. It wouldn't be the same without you, but it would have been a lot cheaper. There's an order of service at the door, which you may have seen. Quite a simple list, but it's got everything on it that we'd like to do today. We do, we drink, we eat, we party. The we do can be ticked off. The food's coming. The we drink, I think some of you have started. So all that leaves is the we party. Yeah. One of my ushers has noticed that there are some single ladies here and has asked me to read out his dating profile. So I thought, why not see how he gets on? This is what he's put in the target every week. Male, touching 40, 6'2", seeks 50 plus, female. Enjoys quiet nights in with his mum and nights away in police cells. Good sense of humour, but after 4 pints is a knobhead. But don't touch his balls. Call me. Hey. Got 2 ushers. To the new in-laws, John and Joe, you've always made me feel like one of the family, and today we've made it official. You did tell me when I asked for your blessing to propose to Jena that it would mean that I can't give her back, but I don't think I want to. Thanks for all the work you've let me do for you. And more recently, all the dog sitting. It's been a big help. Me and Jena are very grateful for all you do for us. And we do have you some flowers, should we do?
Yeah. No?
Yeah, do them. You've got it.
Can I quickly jump in just for a second? Because I did forget to mention my love. It wasn't on the speech.
Mum and Dad, you've always let me get on in life and make my own decisions and mistakes, but I know you're always there to help me out when needed, which I have needed on 1 or 2 occasions. One little confession, Dad, I'm pretty sure you already know, but it was me who accidentally dented your motorbike mudguard many years ago. But I was thinking, if I tell you both I love you, I imagine you'll forgive me. Done for Mum. We have you some flowers, Mum. Sorry.
You're going to ruin her dress.
I didn't know it was going to be this stressful.
No, I'm doing anything. Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Cheers.
And thank you to all 4 of you for your generous help with today. It's been a big help, thank you. It didn't pan out for our niece Poppy to be here today, but it was her first birthday on Wednesday, so we do hope she had a good day and a happy birthday to her. There are some people who can't be with us today, but I'm sure they're raising a glass to us, and they are very much in our thoughts. So if we could all stand, please, and raise a glass to absent friends.
Absent friends.
Absent friends. Oh, quite enjoying it. There are 4 little people who have made today very special. Our 3 flower girls, Ivy, Ava and Neve. And doing it for the boys, Edison, I think he's asleep. Thank you guys. Becky, Ross and Sarah, good job too, thank you. That's fine. To everyone who's helped today, sort things out and set things up, Esther with the camera, Dan videoing, Soul to Soul with the music so far, Captain America who will be on later, Captain Atlanta will be on America, yeah, Captain America. Leanne in the pumping house, doing a great job, thank you. Then on to Jena. Jena with 1 N. What can I say? You look perfect every day to me, but today, just wow. Just 16 little years ago, I saw you in your school uniform, and that did it for me. She was 18. She was 18. We have so many laughs and fun adventures together. There's so many little memories and special things we've done, and I'm sure there'll be loads more. Always making me smile when we sing along to a song, but you don't know the words, so you just make them up. When you say a well-known phrase that you get wrong. And you laughing at me when I'm trying to spell a word, but I'm not even close. Jena, you're a fantastic, loyal friend to so many people. You're brutally honest with your opinions, especially to me and your mum and dad. But you would do anything to help us all out, and they are just a few reasons why I love you. Nearly a year ago, we became them crazy, annoying dog people. After getting our Willa, as much as we tried to have here today, it just wasn't possible. But we've got a few things about to remind her of her, and I'm sure she's having more fun anyway at a doggy sleepover. Jena, I think you'd probably given up on me asking you to marry you. But when I did get down on one knee, you said, "What are you doing?" Get up. Followed by a yes. So that was a bonus. Then I knew planning today would be right up your street. I sat back and let you get on with it. A few emails and Amazon orders later, and you had it sorted. I don't know why some people get so stressed. But seriously, a massive thank you from me to all of your effort and planning for today. Everything you do for me, finding us new different things to do all the time. So come on, let's stand and toast my gorgeous bride, Jena. Jena! Right, that's the mushy stuff over. To all of our lovely, crazy hens, to our crazy stags and hens, thank you from both of us. Lots of belly laughs and giving us even more memories and stories that I'm sure will be repeated and exaggerated for many years to come. Maybe Ross will share with you why some of you why he had to have breakfast in the hotel with no shoes on. Maybe we'll all find out who will be forever known as Pissy Pants. Will we ever know the truth about Boggy's broken tooth? And was Hannah doing the worm or a seal impression? Jake and Andrew, my ushers, spot on job boys, thank you. Also a massive thank you to Charlotte and Sarah, both looking stunning today and doing a great job of being bridesmaids and supporting Jena. Right, that's me about done. I know some of you have been looking forward to this next speech very much. It's all right. It's all right, yeah. It's all right, yeah. I'm not worried at all, because he's got nothing on me. Or if he has, I've got 10 times as many stories on him. So if we could have a big, encouraging cheer for everyone's friend, but my best friend and best man, Christopher Toon.
Well, what an amazing introduction. According to my watch, I've got an heart rate of 107, so I'm not sure I'm going to make this. But here goes. Wow, what a start to the day. And so emotional. Even the cake's in tears. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my best man's day. I must say it's particularly nice of David and Jena to dress up so nicely for the occasion. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Chris, and I didn't actually want to do this speech today because of my stutter, which Dave, I think, has told you about. It comes out when I'm nervous and pressurised, so I hope no one's that hungry because this might take an hour or two to get out. I'm so nervous, in fact, that this is the third time today I've got up off a warm seat with a piece of paper in my hand. And after saying yes to being best man, I had no idea how to do this. So I went on the internet. And interestingly enough, a best man's speech should last as long as the groom takes to make love. So, cheers everyone. I'm sure all the men in the room will agree with me. It's a sad, sad day as another beautiful woman leaves the available list. And ladies, I'm sure you'll agree with me that today has passed by without much of a ripple. I'm sorry, Dave. Of course I'm joking. This man is a beautiful man, my best friend, who I've known since the age of 11, since Spilsby High School. We became best friends and stayed best friends for, well, we were 11. I can't do the maths, but Dave was always better than me at maths. I had to copy his work. Following each other on to college. Now, certain rules. I've been told under no circumstances am I to bring up old relationships of David's, which is a shame because this has knocked at least 3 seconds off this speech. Dave first met Jen while doing some work for her parents, and as Dave said, she was still at school. I knew it was serious because I asked him out for a beer one night, and he said he was too busy helping with her homework. That Christmas, he even bought her a brand new pencil case. I met Emma a few years later, and the four of us became very close. And these two doing us the honour of becoming Ava's godparents, who she absolutely adores. And I'm not going to be biased, but she loves Jenna more than Dave. But I think that's because Dave's got a prickly beard, and she always says he's prickly. We've spent holidays together and nights out. Just a story, one time we went away to Egypt together. It's probably 12 years ago now. And Dave bought a brand new pair of sunglasses in the airport. On the way home, something didn't look quite right with him. He turned to me and one of his lenses had fell out, but he hadn't realised. Unfortunately, I have got a picture, but I forgot to bring it in and left it in the car, so I'll share it later. But that's just Dave. He just cracks me up. I love him to bits, and love you, mate. Sorry, I don't know what's happened. Oh, my heart rate's 137. Myself and Dave always share a room when away on lads' weekends. And during this time, you can imagine I've seen a lot of Dave. And I can confirm that Jenna's definitely with him for his money. I'm joking. I share a room with him because you can rely on him. Not to pee on you in the night or be sick in your suitcase. And the best part is he doesn't touch himself while you're in the room, does he, Andrew? These two really are living their best lives. From smashing CrossFit to building houses together. And it was an honour for me to help in your first house from clearing the site to helping Dave put the roof on. But strangely enough, he's never asked me back to help on the others. Getting back to today, these two speeches were a tough act to follow. And Dave, well done, brilliant speech. And John, a great speech. And you two raised a beautiful daughter. And Nick and Bev, it must be an honour for you as well to see your fourth favourite child get married. Right, so I've kept this short because I didn't want to stutter. It's actually going all right, I could have carried it on. But I've just got 4 things that Dave must remember for a happy marriage. Number 1, never go to bed on an argument. Always stay up and argue. The best way to never forget your anniversary is to forget it once. Now, everyone in the room, I want you to look into your loved one's eyes and stare. The person you're looking at is statistically the person most likely to kill you. And the most important one is always get on with your mother-in-law. I've not spoke to my mother-in-law in 18 years. 18 months. Jesus, life sentence. Not because I don't like her, I just don't like interrupting her. Now, thank you for listening to me. Everyone looks great, and what a great venue. The Pumping House. It hasn't been in action since 1980, but Dave assures me there'll be some pumping going on later. Short but sweet, but I'd like you to stand, raise your glasses. To the happy couple, Dave and Jen.
And Tony.
All right. Is that all right? Yeah. Didn't even have my glasses on.